Animal Well is a game that really doesn't require much of an introduction given to how brilliantly video game Dunky has been marketing it over the last few weeks as Big Mode's first published game with developer Billy Baso, which has taken off with very positive feedback. From the outside looking in, I'm sure many are wondering if this game is really as hyped up as everybody is saying it is, with almost all of the reviews quoting Dunky in some manner or meme. From my perspective, I rarely see myself being interested in Metroidvania games unless they provide some form of depth, such as lore, exploration, or genuinely interesting gameplay mechanics, rather than simply being a game that confuses you over and over again with hours of backtracking and very little progress being made in that time, which does become very frustrating. Billy has done an excellent job with the game's engine. Not only is the game's size smaller than 40 megabytes while looking surreal and beautiful, but it has over 13 hours of material for a 100% completion, while being roughly about 5 hours to complete one ending. If you're interested in discovering even more secrets that are not related to achievements after you 100% the game, you'll have your work cut out for you here. This game has no tutorials, no dialogue, and very little in terms of helpful tips. So as you're exploring, you will occasionally come upon a solution that has been with you since the very beginning, and it really starts to click and get the gears turning about where you should go next and how you can utilize each and every item that you find in different and unique ways. For the sake of the experience, I'm not going to showcase a lot of the gameplay items and the solutions being used in the various applications, since I do believe it is one of the best features of figuring it out for yourself eventually. And I'd like to mention that if you are coming from a game like Hollow Knight, please understand, while this gameplay has no actual physical combat, you can still fend off certain animals and creatures with the use of specific items. Not a lot of people are that interested in just basic platformer games, but this is more or less an exploration game surrounded and drowned in mysteries, puzzles, and generally worthwhile backtracking. The whole goal of this game is to explore and discover all of the elements that are there for your entertainment, whether it be for your interests in platforming, puzzle solving, or if you're really into searching for all of those hidden secrets. While the lack of combat may be discouraging for some players, that's their view, and if they're going to overlook a game's depth simply because you can't swing a sword, then that's unfortunate. It's quite the accomplishment to not only develop your own engine for a game, but to also compact it into something so small but so full of complexity and design that it truly opens the player's eyes more than once when the solution has been figured out, not by frustration, but by really invoking a sense of desire to want to figure out how this all works. I really don't see any compelling reason to suggest that the game is too expensive, as many appear to do. It does provide many hours of entertainment, whether it's for the basic, true, or secret endings. Allow yourself to decide whether or not this is the type of game that you can genuinely enjoy. It wasn't the genre that I usually like, but I had a lot of fun and I want to try more platform puzzlers in the future, so take that as you will.